Well, it looks like Fu Xuan is basically a monster at this point, because now that we know all the stuff in her kit foundationally, we also know what her traces do. And with the traces, I'm just gonna say she basically just fills every role in this game, because she has so much to her kit with what we already know, with all the stuff that she has in her kit when it comes to her skill, when it comes to her talents, all that type of stuff. And now her traces just go ahead and just make her even more broken. We also know what the light cone does, but that's not about this video today, because the light cone, not everyone's gonna get her. And if you do get Fu Xuan, we do want to just talk about what you would get if you didn't get the light cone and just Fu Xuan. So we're gonna be taking a look at Fu Xuan's kit again, just because we're gonna be prioritizing the traces, how it's going to impact a lot of builds, how it's going to impact a lot of teams, and how she basically has way more potential than she did before with what we've been saying about her kit. So that's what's going to be about this video today. But let's go ahead and start talking about her traces, because of course we did get them officially announced by Hoyoverse, and by far these are probably one of the strongest traces I would see a sustained unit get when they're supposed to be focusing on tanking. So as we already know from a foundational standpoint, Fu Xuan is supposed to be a redirection slash damage mitigation unit who is going to allow your team to tank a lot more than usual. She's going to be taking a lot of that damage in and also reversing it, making it basically wasted damage from the enemy's perspective and heal all your health back up. So overall, just an amazing tank. And not only that, we also do know she's going to be applying a crit rate buff and a max HP buff, which is going to be absolutely amazing for a lot of the DPSs in the game and sub DPSs that we'll be rocking shortly with a lot of the team comps that are going to be coming out very soon. So other than that, let's go ahead and talk about her traces and why these are absolutely amazing for Fu Xuan and why it sounds so strong for her to have, in all honesty. So for our first one, we're going to see when the Matrix of Prescience is active, Fu Xuan will regenerate extra energy when she uses her skill. And with that being said, if you are able to get energy for your ultimate, you remember that it's going to be a full wave hit, which is going to be very great for mono quantum. If you're going to be fighting a bunch of wave of enemies that have quantum shields, it's going to allow you to get, you know, a really big break damage. It's going to allow you to whittle down their shields a lot faster. There's a lot of different avenues that can go with having your ultimate up as much when you do get that extra energy with having your ER robe or maybe ER planar ornament set. There's just a lot of things going on which can let you use your ultimate a lot more. And the reason why we're putting a lot of emphasis on your ultimate, because we do have a lot of ways to help that out. We have either her light cone, we have the planar ornament set, we have the actual rope itself, but the ultimate needs to be used. And you know why? Not because it's a full wave AoE hit, but because it actually heals all other allies. So it does not heal Fu Xuan herself, but it heals everybody on the team. Now, why is this so important? It's because with Fu Xuan able to do damage redirection, damage reduction, there is just going to be so little damage that actually goes towards your allies, because most of it is getting taken in by Fu Xuan. And when she's able to reverse her HP, she's brand new. Not only that, whenever you do lose the little health that you are going to lose when you have that damage redirected, when you have that damage mitigated, you're going to be able to heal up the small amount that you're possibly going to get from Fu Xuan's ultimate, or maybe it's a crazy amount like the WHAYT, and you're basically brand new for your whole team. So not only is she acting as a preservation character, being able to take a lot of the damage for your allies and also being able to reverse it, making it wasted damage, she's also able to do damage with her ultimate and also heal allies. She turned into a preservation unit. She was already a harmony unit with being able to give crit rate, with being able to give max HP. Now you're telling me she's a abundance unit as well? There's just a lot of things going on in Fu Xuan's kit that are absolutely busted, and we haven't even gotten to one of the best parts. Yes, there's something even crazier than her being able to heal and also her able to give crit rate, with her being able to give max HP, because the last trace is going to be if a target enemy applies crowd control debuffs to allies while the Matrix of Prescience is active, all allies will resist all crowd control debuffs applied by the enemy target during the current action. Okay, that is just absolutely insane that she's able to do this and heal and give crit rate and give max HP. What can she not do? This is going to be a very big thing for a lot of the DPSs in the game, for sure, for characters like Jing Yuan 100%, because Jing Yuan is going to be getting so many benefits from having Fu Xuan in the team. And to be honest, I think he's going to be a really big step up from where he currently was, because he had so many issues in regards to his stats and also to what his Lightning Lord applied to. If you got CC with Jing Yuan's Lightning Lord active, Jing Yuan's Lightning Lord actually goes all the way back to the bottom of the list. And now guess what? If you have Fu Xuan on the party, she's able to stop you from getting debuffed that one time. She's able to keep you alive from being a tank. She's able to keep you healed. She's able to give you crit rate, which is going to end up making you leave your crit rate chest, which his light cone gives crit damage. So that's the reason why a lot of players, a lot of DPS characters do end up using crit rate chests because they don't have it in their light cone, or they just don't get good rolls. Fu Xuan is going to be carrying that. Fu Xuan is going to be helping you get that crit rate. Swap out that crit rate chest for a crit damage chest, and now not only do you have the light cone, which is going to give you crit damage, you also have a chest piece as well. There's just so many things that are going to be absolutely amazing with having Fu Xuan in your team with Jing Yuan or with other DPSs, because being able to resist crowd control debuffs, being able to heal all allies, being able to give crit rate, max HP, damage mitigation, damage redirection. Fu Xuan is just an absolute monster, and what roles that she can be on and what teams that she can be on. Because remember, she doesn't necessarily hurt anyone in what she does, because she doesn't apply a shield to anyone. So characters like Blade, characters that don't mind taking damage to be able to get the damage out, those characters are going to be able to be successful in what they do. The only problem that Blade has with Fu Xuan is that he's going to get a little bit less damage on his ultimate, because it does depend on how much you've been hurt. But that doesn't matter in all honesty. You're going to be getting crit rate buff, and you're getting a max HP buff, which is going to end up making them hit harder anyway. So you're going to be giving them stats. There's not really a lot of characters in this game that care about getting hit, but Yanqing. So Yanqing might be the only, character that worries about that, but that's not going to matter. That's just one character out of the many characters that can use Fu Xuan, and just overall just resisting debuffs, healing, redirection, oh my, I can't talk at this point. She just does a lot. She's a very strong character, but take this all with a big grain of salt, because with her being so good, with her having all these things, resisting debuffs, healing, crit rate, max HP, mitigation, redirection, she has to lack in some way or another, whether it be the healing, whether it be the crit rate, maybe it being the, I guess you could say, short crowd control debuff, because this does look like it only goes for one time, and for that action, which I'm assuming that's going to be until you lose your Matrix of Prescience. So there's a lot of little fine things that we might have to see when she officially comes out that are going to impact her kit, because there's no way they're going to allow her to be this crazy, and not even including her light cone, which gives damage buffs, which give max HP, energy recharge, which ends up giving as well a full team heal at the end of every wave, which is going to be very strong for Simulated Universe, and even stronger for Memory of Chaos, where you're going to be able to get all your health back. And in situations where you have all low health allies, you would end up having a full team basically if you just started the run. So yeah, there's a lot in Fu Xuan's kit, and she is a absolutely strong character. I do want to wait before I say if you should summon or not fully, if when she comes out and she officially releases, what her stats look like, what the heal looks like, what the crit rate boost looks like, what the max HP looks like, because there has to be some way or another that she's going to be at a fault, because she has way too much in her kit. There's a saying that goes, jack of all trades and master at none. That's what I feel like Fu Xuan might end up having with having this much stuff in her kit, and her trampling over so many different classes, which be harmony, abundance, preservation. There's just too much going on in her kit. So hopefully she is as cracked as she seems to be. But other than that, that's going to be it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching all the way to the end of the video. Let me know what you think about Fu Xuan. And also, for a small reminder for the people that made it all the way to the end, I am going to be streaming on Twitch very, very soon. So make sure to go stop by at twitch.tv/REHOO. We are going to be playing Honkai Star and all that type of stuff. I might try to move there fully instead of being able to stream on YouTube and just have my videos here. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. See you on the next one, and peace.